Oh, hello there, and Assalamualaikum. My name is Alysha Sofea, and I am from SMK Dato Usman Awang. I am currently a science stream student with an interest in biology and chemistry. I have decided to further my studies in food science, for I have both passion in cooking and scientific research. I also serve on the student leaders board. When I'm not buried in my studies, however, I often look for ways to unwind and clear my mind from all the stress, whether it's reading, baking, going for a walk, or even listening to music. Recently, I read a book that inevitably became my favorite of all time. Introducing The Last Lecture by Randy Pausch, published on April 8, 2008. To give everyone some background, the author, Randy Pausch, was a professor at Carnegie Mellon University specializing in computer science. One day, he was sadly diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. Despite undergoing surgery in hopes of removing the cancer, it later metastasized to his liver. He was then given only 6 months left to live. Faced with this reality, he decided to give one final lecture. At Carnegie Mellon, retiring professors traditionally give out a last lecture. It's a hypothetical talk where they reflect on what matters most to them. But for Randy Pausch, this wasn't just hypothetical. It was his way of saying goodbye to the job and people he loved. This book is based on that very lecture, which he titled Really Achieving Your Childhood Dreams. The book is divided into 6 parts, each complementing his lecture with stories and lessons from his remarkable life. From meeting and marrying the love of his life to his childhood dreams and the journey to achieving them, Randy Pausch beautifully captures the essence of living in this bittersweet memoir. Although he didn't manage to achieve all his childhood dreams, he still encourages others to never stop working for their goals. What I personally love most about this book is how it showcases the extraordinary person Randy Pausch was and the colorful life he lived. He taught me that perseverance is the key to success. As a student, I am often overwhelmed with thoughts by the future. But Randy Pausch's words truly reassured me to not dwell on the uncertainties of life, but rather to focus on how we face the challenges while also cherishing our time. After all, he believed that time was the most valuable thing we have. He famously said, "Time is the only thing we have, and you may find that one day you have less than you think." For the last 20 pages of the book, I practically bawled my eyes out. People who know me know that I'm not much of an emotional person, but somehow Randy Pausch opened the floodgates. Reading how he addressed his family and his children in his final days completely broke me. He says, "Kids, don't try to figure out what I want you to become. I want you to become what you want to become." That single line cemented this book as my all time favorite. As a child with strict parents, I am often told what I am expected to be. So you can imagine how deeply that line resonated with me. Of course, I am immensely grateful to both my parents for shaping me into who I am today. But a part of me still wishes that they were as supportive of my own choices. The last lecture isn't just a book to me, it's an eye opening masterpiece that reminded me that life shouldn't be taken too seriously. It taught me to never stop reaching for our goals, for there is no greater joy than finally achieving our childhood dreams. This book is a lesson in living with life in passion and purpose. I strongly recommend it to anyone seeking a fresh perspective on life. That is all from me. I'd like to say thank you to everyone who is enjoying my review of the last lecture. And thank you to Randy Pausch for changing my life. Till we meet again, thank you.